Today we are at Tupelo Hardware Company in Tupelo, Mississippi, where Elvis Presley bought his first guitar. You have to do it at this angle because the trees are in the way. Too many trees in the way. But yeah, this is where Elvis Presley bought his first guitar. Today we're going to visit Tupelo Hardware Company, George H. Booth, here in Tupelo, Mississippi. We're across the street. We're going to visit where Elvis bought his first guitar. Right here in front of the Tupelo Hardware, we got the Elvis Presley guitar. Look at there. Taking care of business. Tupelo Hardware, George H. Booth. All over the guitar. All right, Tupelo Hardware. In 1946, Elvis's mother, Gladys, brought him here to buy a bicycle. Once they arrived, a .22 caliber rifle called Elvis's Eye, and he asked his mother to buy it instead. She wasn't happy about the purchasing a gun, so they compromised on a guitar. Forrest L. Bobo, a longtime employee of Tupelo Hardware, sold the guitar to young Elvis for $7.90, and this is right here in front of the hardware store. The old King right there. This is in front of the, right here at the Tupelo Hardware. Now when I enter the building, I'm going to be a little quiet, don't be loud. Got these old creaky floors. This place is so old. This has been here since, I think, 1941. This is where Elvis bought his first guitar, and I'm going to show you where he bought it. Nothing changed, still the same. This place will never change. They're able to keep the rich history of it, which is fine. There's Mr. Bobo right there. He's the one that sold Elvis his guitar. I'm going to show you a picture. Elvis, the magic moment when Elvis was playing his guitar, strumming it. Here's the actual guitar. It's in Memphis, Tennessee. Sorry about the glare. It is in Memphis, Tennessee. Picture of it. That's Elvis, but that is not the guitar he put. That is not the original guitar. Elvis and Johnny Cash. I'm not mistaken, this is the guy that owns the guitar. From what I heard. I don't know who they are. I'm going to show you these. Here's the exact spot Elvis would have stood, or did stand for the X. Since he was only 11, so he's probably about that tall. That's where he stood. That's where the famous picture is, right there, that famous picture. He's strumming it. X marks the spot. I'm going to show you these. Here's some books by different people. Roots of Elvis Presley. Memphis. Elvis Style. Mississippi Moonshine. Politics. There you go. Destined to Die Young. And if you want 100 things to do in Mississippi before you die. Different kind of books. I think they're local authors too. Got guitar picks for $1. These are a sales counter where Gladys bought her son his first guitar. This postcard. That's what it looked like before. And here's the postcard of the original guitar. Picture, a little postcard of it. Little sticker where Gladys bought her son his first guitar. Got magnets. I'll get one of these on my way out the door. I don't live too far from here. 35 minutes from here. Kinds of stuff. For $59, you can have the matching helmet print. Pretty big. Pick it up. How big it is compared to my hand. It's pretty cool. Here's set the original cash register. Set right up here. Said it was huge. This thing was big, he said. You can see where they stood and wore the floor out. It's got an indentation in it. People trip over it all the time, so they put this down over it so people quit tripping over it. Yeah, it wore out so bad. I can see the dip in it. That's where people stood here too. So yeah, this is what the original cash register. He said the guitar sat right up underneath here. Right underneath this cash register. Put this back. Yeah, this is it. That's where the guitar sat. There's the king himself right there. Now, here's where the guitars are. You come here and buy a guitar. Yes, I like the blue one. That's nice. They don't like you strumming on them. Make too much noise. That'd be $450 for that blue one. Just guitars. Actually have some t-shirts. See what they got. Tupelo Hardware. Keep singing a song. Different colors. Right here you go. Guitar picks for $1. Says Tupelo Hardware. Tupelo Hardware. Got more books. Hats. More shirts. If they had my size, I'd get one. I don't have my size. Look at this. I'm going to show you this. Look at this. Little glass piece of Elvis. Let me come over here and I will show you a little closer. Got a glare on it. There's a little portrait made out of buttons. Buttons. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so cool. It looks just like him too. Made out of buttons. Somebody made that. It's cool. They got it upstairs. I think that's where all the offices are, upstairs, all the way around. Sorry for the lights. I like offices up in here. Got a little walkway. This is pretty cool. I think this is a 4-story building. I can get it all. Pretty interesting. Now, sometime in the summer of 2025, you're going to have a little Elvis exhibit up through here. Getting ready to take it all down. They're going to have a little exhibit up through here just during the summer, he said. Don't know when, but when it does, when they get it, I'm coming. I'll film it. Yeah, this is the middle room. We're in the middle room. You got 3 sections. Got the entrance over here, the middle section, and another section over here. We'll look around just see how old this place is. I did update everything with LEDs. Right in here too. He said it was. If you want a guitar, come here and get your guitar. Now, walking in this 3rd section, I've got all kinds of stuff. Like, for water stuff, what sinks, plumbing. Come over and look at these toys, tricycles, wagons, these radio flowers. Too cool. Oh, that's too cool. America's original little red wagon, since 1917. Look at that. The world's Radio Flyer best wagons. Only the memories last longer. There you go. Look there. What does a tricycle cost nowadays? $85 for a tricycle. I'd buy that and just put it in my house. I don't know how much the wagon is. Let me look at the wagon. I'll look real quick. All right, this little Radio Flyer wagon, 18, will run you $179.99. The classic red wagon. It's cool. What I meant to say, the rest of this is plumbing. This is your plumbing part, all your plumbing. And the rest of this, that goes upstairs. Still had an elevator here too. They got all up to the top floor there. Probably got supplies. Yeah, you got everything you need. Wheelbarrow will run you $109 now. One wheelbarrow. All these things used to cost 35, 50 to 30, 35 to $50 back 10 years ago. The pandemic screwed everything up. There's your fireplace, wood holders. Got a little bit of everything. There's everything in here. Rubbermaid. Put your Gatorade water in there. Is that 5 gallons? 10 gallons. Okay, that's the 10-gallon one. 10 gallon for $70. There's 2 US gallons. 2 US gallons. 23.35. I bet you they're even more higher. There's your Gatorade. If you want to buy Gatorade packs on the job, trash cans. This is what they would have had right here back in the day. All this stuff, not this. This. There's the old guitar. Tupelo Hardware Company, where Gladys bought her son his first guitar. Show you the rest of this over here. Nothing's changed. Same shelving, same everything. Those aren't real, they're just displays. That's what time it is. I think that's the Mr. Booth now. Today's Mr. Booth. Over there. Seen this picture before? $44. I think Adam the Woo has that picture. Y'all know who Adam the Woo is, the Daily Woo? I think he has that picture. If I'm not mistaken, I watch him. He's from Tupelo, believe it or not. Born, but not raised, I believe. He was city born here, but not raised. I wanted to show you one more time. That's where that cash register sat. That's where it's worn out right there. That's where Elvis's guitar was, right here. So it was actually placed right underneath here. That's it. As you look this way, walk this way, X marks the spot again. X marks the spot where Elvis stood and strung his guitar. Got all kinds of stuff here too, knives. Anything you want, they got it here. What's this? Let's see this one. Howard Hitt, what's his name? Howard Hitt at Tupelo Hardware. Look at that. Elvis. You got little Elvis and his mama. There's the roots of Elvis Presley. The king himself. His guitar, original guitar. That, I don't know whose guitar that is, signed. X marks the spot. You can come here and buy you a Tupelo Hardware coffee mug. Tupelo Hardware Company. And on the back, this is the other side, where Gladys bought her son his first guitar. See, same thing. All kinds of stuff in here to buy. Got a view of the side view street here, Tupelo Hardware Company, of the building, 3-story building. I think they said it might have been 4. It's 3 though. 1, 2, 3. But anyway, here you go. There's the side of it. There's the front of it over there, front. I did end up buying a postcard. Bought this sales counter where Gladys bought her son his first guitar. I bought this big one. It's a big old postcard too. I think it's pretty big. Postcard. I'm going to keep it for myself. Just to have a postcard. There we go. Sorry. And you compare this one to the other one I got. Look how small that is. Oops. Tupelo Hardware. So it was back in the 60s, 50s, or 60s when this was taken. Tell by the cars. Now you got trees there. It's hard to do the video with the trees. They planted trees. You got another little postcard. Tell the size difference. And also, I love magnets. So I got to have me a magnet. Yeah, I'm local. Kind of from here. But yeah, so I'll go ahead. I love magnets. I'll buy magnets about anywhere I can get one. Just about. So yeah, I got a little magnet, made in the USA at least, thank God. Hallelujah. Look there. That's what we got. Little memorabilia. You gotta stop by down right here at the City Hall. You gotta stop by the Elvis Presley statue. There you go. Look at there. You gotta stop by and see Elvis statue. Look there. There he is. Right there, the man himself performed right here, right around this area. And I'm going to show you the dates that he performed here. He came here 3 different times. The famous iconic statue, right there. Right here on this bench, it says Elvis was here August the 1st, 1955, September 26th, 1956, September 27th, 1957. There you go. Donated by Tupelo Elvis Presley Fan Club. That's the 3 dates he was here in Tupelo performing. On this other bench, dedicated to the memory of Elvis Presley's beloved family, Vernon Elvis Presley, Gladys Love Presley, Jesse Guerin Presley, which was Elvis's twin brother, died at stillborn. Minnie Mae Presley, that was his grandmother. There you go. These benches here, they're right here's one. Here's the other one I just did. You turn around, there's the statue. Famous Elvis statue. Over here by the Tupelo City Hall. And they got a little park here too for the kids. This park stays pretty busy during the summer. It's summertime. Kids aren't quite out. Those are the young kids that are out here. Yeah, it's a beautiful place out here. So come visit Elvis's statue. Now, for another thing, I'm not going to do Elvis's birthplace today. I'm going to wait. We're going to do that another time because some of the stuff I can film over there at his birthplace, some of it I can't. So we're going to wait another day and do that. Just want to say, hey, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Got more videos coming up. I got some old videos out there. Watch my other videos. There you go. Little bit of Elvis today.